Welcome to Not Lost Exploring. Today we're island hopping through the stunning Greek Isles, from the medieval charm of Rhodes to the postcard perfect views of Santorini, the vibrant nightlife of Mykonos and the laid-back beauty of Kos. Get ready for breathtaking sunsets, clear waters and the magic of Greece. Let's explore. Today we're at the beautiful walled city of Rhodes in Greece. So welcome back and welcome to Rhodes in Greece. We'll take you through the highlights of this beautiful little island and city. Beautiful walled city in the Mediterranean. Now this is what I call a city worth visiting. Apparently up there is the best restaurant in all the Rhodes. The guy at the front told us. A real blend of the old and the new. You see all the old forts, the wall from the olden times with all the new shops in the square here. Rhodes is a little bit better than I expected because coming down from Mykonos to here, big difference. It's funny how you get a feeling of one place and over another place. Instantly had a good feeling about Rhodes, instantly kind of was a bit and ah about Mykonos. But I really like it here. Even the little shopping is good here. Mykonos just seems so fake compared to here. Wow, look at this street, this from the wall and the street inside the wall. Beautiful. And it's Instagram. Apparently it's an Instagram place. You can take your Instagram photo. Even though there's a few cruise ships in, it doesn't feel as busy as other places we've been to because it's a bit more spread out. Back at the castle gates, look at it. It's quite a substantial structure, and the whole wall around the city is just magnificent. Yeah, I reckon. Just walking in to have a look at this Muslim library, just looking at all the beautiful stonework on the ground. The beautiful doors and the knobs. Oh, this is one of the beautiful courtyards and buildings in Rhodes. I like it. It's nice. It's inside the library here. This is a Muslim library. If you want a good gelato bar, this is the place. Really beautiful, and they have typical road Dian milk and local yogurt. Good price too. I strongly recommend this place. It's very good. And we've had a lot of gelato. Another beautiful street with another beautiful girl. Another floating market here in Rhodes. Fishing boat. It's a little one-man fishing boat. It's a beautiful place, isn't it? Very beautiful. Serenic. Picture perfect. Of course, you've got a lot of these cruises going out to all the islands from here as well, if that interests you. This chilled area in not part of the old city, but part of just outside the walled city in Rhodes is the locals area, is just full of cafes, bars and restaurants. It's and a lot of locals here. Just walking along the front of the moat, in the moat, sorry. And this is the best place to come and get jewellery in Rhodes.
When it's not positive, then I don't remember. I remember what I want.
Who's
This is the best the best buyer of the year.
Because I keep losing things and have to come back.
You know, so
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you. This is the best shop in Rhodes. Taken from a recommendation from our favourite shop in Rhodes, we've come over to have some lunch. Obviously pita bread, eggplant salad, shrimps. We just took recommendation from our octopus balls as well. This is shrimps with ouzo. Now for some dessert from a very highly recommended bakery. Orange tangerine cake. Smashed it. That is a good bakery. Good fire up. Do yourself a favour, get yourself to this bakery. They do have some great rooftop bars in Rhodes. All trying to get up on the roof. Still in Rhodes, back at this famous little square. Maybe get some wine or do a little bit more shopping. Who knows? Okay, I'll let you guess where we are. That's called Little Venice. Obviously, that's the harbour. But this should make it a bit more apparent to where we are.
Yeah.
Welcome, adventurers, back to Mykonos. We walked around most of Mykonos town, and it's basically boutiques, restaurants, bars, but we were looking for a place that had bars on the water. Yes, all the Instagram models are up here doing their little shots. I don't know. Seems to be worth it. Everyone's here. Standing on the famous windmills, looking back at the Mykonos township down towards past the Venice. Apparently this one's very famous here in Mykonos and for the tourists as well. Another photo looking back at Venice in Mykonos. Thank you. Ooh, okay, thanks very much. Well, Mykonos has got a lot of cafes and bars and a lot of these boutique places where you can buy a lot of stuff, but there's just over touristy and most of it's pretty fake, to tell you the truth. But worth a look. This is Mykonos Beach. This is a free beach. You can go to a paid beach. Costs a lot more somewhere else. But just looking back on the main kind of waterfront district. Just had a quick stop to have a look at this at the old town back there. That's where we are. As you can see, there's 4 cruise liners in town today. So we're doing a tour around Mykonos to get out of the old town because it's going to be very busy in there. Today we're doing a 3-hour tour with Demetrius. We just walked up to a guy on the taxi and negotiated a price, which we think is probably a good way to do things, and then trying to do an organised tour. And it's so far so good. Demetrius cost about €220 for 3 hours. Mykonos, the island of rock. We are now at the northernmost part of Mykonos. This is the lighthouse built in 1892. We're going to go and have a look at some spectacular views. This beach club was closed down because they tried to take over the whole beach without authorisation to do so, we were told. Oh, this would be a lovely spot up here. Yeah, this is the organic winery and organic wines in Mykonos. We just had a tasting up here. Tasting is €20 and you get 4 full glasses of wines. You get a white, a red, a rosé and a sweet. And you can also get on top of that a cheese platter with one of the local cheeses and some more Greek cheeses. Okay, the grapes here are grown above the ground, a little bit off the ground, but not trellised. A bit different than the ones in Santorini, which are grown on the ground and like in a car tyre kind of shape, and obviously because of the wind. But if you want a good experience in Mykonos and just don't want to be partying all the time, definitely worth coming out here. Trick number 1, come to the local cafes wherever the cruise ship people are not. This is very local and very good. Another good one, I think. We're going into this monastery over here. Here is the monastery. Welcome to Kos in Greece. We're actually going to go and have a look today, first up, at Hippocrates plane tree, where he taught his students under it. So we might get a little bit of knowledge from that statue of Hippocrates. There's a Hippocrates plane tree there. I'm glad we're actually coming now. By the look of it, it's looking a bit worse for wear, so I don't think in a few years' time it'll be around. They're doing a lot of supporting here, but that's looking, pretty sick. This cafe here, right across the road from Hippocrates plane tree, is highly recommended. This historical site's just next to Hippocrates plane tree, and just a lot of people in there having a look at all the old ruins and temples if it interests you. The coffee shops across the harbour in Kos. They're good. We'll sit out and just watch the world go by. This is Dolphin Square. This is where you come to get a taxi. There's very limited taxis in Kos. We're going to try to get a taxi and go out to one of the wineries. Show you what it's like, because there's a lot of cafes and bars and restaurants here, but really that's about it. We're at Hesmule, I think it's called, winery in Kos. We're just going to have a bit of a wine tasting here. Experience anyway. Hansi Emmanuel Winery. Oh, there's a tour going on here. Aha. The grapes in the Hansi Emmanuel Winery. Here to have a bit of a look around the gardens and do a wine tasting. Would not be Greece without an olive tree. Just going down into the cellar where all the red wine's kept. Let the tasting begin. This is the wine list that we just had. So we had 8 wines to taste. It's about 15 euros, and you get a little cheese and salami and a food platter as well, and it's well worth it. All the wines are beautiful to taste, especially my favourite was the Kironista 100%, followed by this rosé. And of course, this was very good, the Moscato, which is what they started off with. That was how they started the winery. The other thing to know about being in Kos, besides its friendly people, is it's only a quick 20-minute boat ride to Bodrum. So there's a lot of ferries go off to Bodrum in Turkey. So it's nice and close. Where you can put your phone on and be solar charged. It's right next to the Archaeological Museum of Kos. Give you a tip, if you need to go to the toilet, that's the place to go. This beautiful church in Kos, Greek Orthodox, with the beautiful chandeliers. This indoor market in the heart of Kos is a very interesting place to come into. Plenty of olive oil and fruit and veggies and spices. And of course, honey. It's locally grown olive oil. More beautiful ouzos. And no trip to a Greek island would be complete without some footage of some old ruins. Beautiful euros here. $4 for a euro, and four euros for a euro, and €4 for a half a litre of draft beer. Bye-bye. Santorini first. First thoughts, we've got to get up on a cable car. There it is. Then we get up to the top of the hill and see what's going on. This is where you purchase your tickets to go on the cable car. €6 per person each way. Up the top for the cable car, up at the fleecing stations, gastro food and drink. Don't eat there. Anything there. That's the iconic view. All the cables. There's the famous donkeys, but not doing that. Do the cable car. Old donkey man. Bigger donkeys. We are up on the highest point in Santorini. Elias Monastery. It's about 570 metres and it is blowing a gale. Oh, this is a better side to talk, and the other side was way too windy. This is the highest point in Santorini. It's about 570 metres high, and it's at a monastery. I think the monastery's called Elias, but I'll double check. And it's a fantastic place to come up and see the island. It's beautiful. Coming into the monastery now. You can purchase some stuff here just to keep the monastery going, to provide their support. This is a better side. The other side is far too windy. And down an hour, a little alleyway in Santorini. €1. Going into an underground house. Santorini is the way they used to live. Inside this beautiful cultural centre in the old winery. Sitting down here, had some coffee. Here we are, the famous the famous blue dome of Santorini, and all the beautiful houses. Not a bad place there for lunch, but it's so windy. I don't think so. Oh, there's a pool there. Oh, look at that! Go for a swim there. That's a beautiful little village up there. I think we're going to go there soon. I'm going to hold my camera straight because of the wind. Now, this is a much better photo of that blue dome. Well, instead of the blue dome, this is much better. This is nice. Zero in there.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. But I wonder what series.
I can't have a swim in that pool down there. That'd be nice. I think I'll stay there. Been told that to stay anywhere around here is 500, starts at €500 a night. No privacy there, though, I wouldn't think. But oh well, you'd have to do it. This is where we're having lunch today. I wish.
Is the highest town that has a caldera, which is this, okay? This whole town was built on that rock which is in front of you, and it's called Skatos. Because of the earthquakes and everything, they had to get the town away from,
I could stay here for a night or two. Going up to see the beautiful streets. I don't know, there's too many good perfect pictures to take. Just another boring shot of Santorini. Oi, this town's called Oi. I think it's called Oi. If you're going to moor your boat, you'd be down there, wouldn't you? I think I'll stay at that place there. It's got a nice pool. And there, where can I stay? Oh, I think I'll stay. Oh, I haven't decided where I'll stay. Oh, that one's got a bigger pool. I'll stay there. This is the spot to come to take photos, and you've got to wait in line about 30 minutes to get here. This here, they put the Mamma Mia movie on here at 9 o'clock every night, and they put it onto that screen there. That would be quite good. This picturesque little spot is the Vulcan Cinema, and every night in Santorini they have the ABBA movie. So you see it here. Oh, sorry, it's called Mamma Mia. It's the same thing, ABBA movie, Mamma Mia. This is looking in to the French consulate. They have all the good spots. I don't know if they're a famous Instagram model, but they're doing a lot of photos. 3 guys. And if you're lucky enough, you get to see that. That is a good photo. Looking down there, the We just had dinner there. Octopus and the Santorini salad. Very nice. Bye-bye from Santorini. See you next time.